So 6 is another one where, if you look at this, one of the first things you should notice is if we wanted to, we can split this up. There's a minus in the numerator. I can break it apart into 2 integrals. Whether or not I should do that depends on what's sitting there. So when I look at it, I know that if I drop an x divided into this piece, that's going to become 5x. I can integrate 5x. Cool? If I put x divided into this piece over here, I can't divide x into x cubed because the x cubed's in the ln. But I do know that when I see ln, I'm going to have to let u be ln of x. But then du is going to be 1 over x, which is why that's sitting underneath of that. So a couple things have to happen here. And all I did to make this a little bit harder was I put this 3 up here. But if there's an exponent in your logarithm, you're allowed to, just bring it down. So that becomes that. That x is there, minus. So if you split it up, you get that. And that's exactly how you should attack this. Because we can handle both of those integrals. We can evaluate both of them with ease. We're such amazing integrators. This first one, good, yes, that's not a joke. U is ln of x. I told you whenever you see ln, u has to be the whole thing. If it's just x to a power, bring the power down if it helps, which it does in this case. Then du is just 1 over x dx. That's only for this first integral here. The second integral is just 5 to the x, or 5 times x. We can handle that. So the first integral becomes 3 times the integral of u du. And the second integral, if you integrate it, just becomes 5 halves x squared plus c. Notice how the du here closes off that integral, so I know I'm not integrating the second part anymore after that. You need that dx or du or whatever it is at the end because it tells you where the integral stops. A lot of times you just have one integral, that's where it stops anyway, but if you have multiple pieces, it helps to do that. So the integral of u to the first power, that's power rule. That becomes u to the second power. Then you got to divide by 2. The 5 halves x squared is already integrated. That's just chilling. I'm just going to plug back in what u was. And in this particular case, u was ln of x. And that's what that is.